So I needed an adapter to get from the thread of the drain hole here to something larger than a garden hose. So the most common type of drain adapter for a Shop Vac is one that takes a regular garden hose, which, as you can see, it steps up from the actual connection, so you've got that much more water that is left in the reservoir, plus the drain plug sits up above the bottom of the tank, so there's that much of a reservoir, and this just wasn't giving me enough flow out. So my next option was to go with a flexible rubber seal and a hose clamp, which, if you notice the indentation on the drain area, it's hard to get this tightened down, and it would want to slip off at inopportune moments. So that's why I came up with this other solution. Okay, so I started with the original part here in the middle, and I wanted to punch a hole in it for the water to come through, and I measured all of these pieces. This is the going to be the riser to come out of the adapter, the drain adapter, and this is going to be the cylinder that actually goes into the hole for the drain adapter. I added this for a little bit of strength. Now, this is the first time I've ever done this in Bambu Studio. I watched about 10 minutes worth of tutorials, so from my understanding, this is kind of the way to do it. So once I measured all the pieces and got the dimensions that I wanted, I created a negative cylinder, and then we can center it, and that creates the hole. So if I were to slice the plate, okay, so that punches the hole. I'm going to be the support inside this was an unnecessary piece, but I was unsure of how this ABS was going to react, and I had seen another one that was similar. So if I scroll down through here, you will see that that fits into the hole of the drain, which makes it a little bit smaller, and it's going to reduce the water flow out, which is not a problem. And then these cylinders, this is not lined up perfectly. Had the power go off, so I'm recovering. This should have been a simple step of undo. So I can take this and now center that, and that's the extension off of the drain plug. There's also a negative cylinder there so that this extension doesn't go into or past the face of the drain cap. Alright, so there's the full piece. Like I said, I'm very excited about this. This is the first time I've done this. This 2-inch diameter extension, we can couple up with PVC or the rubber gaskets used for PVC, which is a standard size. And then we come down to the drain cap itself. You can see the threads and then the small insert that is really overkill. But I was glad that I did it. It made for a very snug fit, and I didn't have any leaking without any additional gasketing or any other material. You can see that everything goes fine until it hits the shoulder right here, and the filament started creating all these little balls. I did properly dry the filament before I used it, so this is unexpected. So here is the end result, attached to my Ridgid Wet Dry Shop Vac, ready to receive a 2-inch PVC equivalent coupling and or hose clamp. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Too many hobbies, not enough time.
It's a theme song, y'all.